welcome to part 28 of Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends. And in this episode, we are going to be going to the Battle of Bo Wan Po. Now, Bo Wan Po can be a real tricky one. Specifically because of the fact that the way playthrough is always going to be hard. The thing is, unlike Shu, where you have to lure Cao Cao into these traps, Wei, you're gonna have to sniff out these traps and stop them one by one. And in order for you to actually stop these traps one by one, you're gonna have to stun Zhao Yun and actually kill him right off the bat. And if you don't, well, that's gonna be the start of where things go completely downhill. I'm not sure if there is a weapon. I will do a little research to find that out. And if I do, I'm going to put its location here. But I know for a fact that there are a a dim sum and a angel wine here. And hey, stop that! Thank you. Yeah, my AV cable looked like it was about to die again. Yeah, I can't wait till Christmas because I do believe the 27th is where it's going to start delivering over to my house. I just checked the tracking. It wasn't doing any deliveries because, well, whole government shutdown thing and all. But they're going to give me my AV cable.
Must be cautious.
But whatever the case, folks, if you see the history, make sure that you actually defeat Zhao Yun as quickly as humanly possible. No, Zhao Yun as quickly as humanly possible before he retreats. Because if he retreats, you're going to be caught in a fire attack. Unfortunately, I did not defeat him, and for some reason, he is faster than I am. If I had rare hair, however, I would have caught him and killed him right then and there. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And as an end result, Zhuge Liang and Liu Bei has left the front line. And by doing so, fire has been set in the forest of Bo Wan Po. And Cao Cao's incurring heavy damages. Now, if you were able to catch Zhao Yun and kill him right then and there, that would pretty much stop the ploy altogether, and Liu Bei and Zhuge Liang will have no choice but to rush you. But since you were distracted by Zhao Yun, well, guess what? Now you're going to have to find all the ambushes and defeat them all. And eventually, Zhuge Liang will pull out his trump card, Guan Yu. And that's where things go south. Because if Guan Yu's there, Zhang Fei is not too far behind. So, with that said, we're going to have to kill off any of the Shu officers that appear. And then get rid of Zhao Yun, sorry. And once we get Zhao Yun out of the way, hopefully I can actually get to the ambush before it happens so I can defeat it. Because in the next couple of minutes, this place won't be the only place that'll be set on fire. No, that would be the main camp. And if the main camp is set on fire, well then, we'll take a hit in morale. But right now, Xu Shu is actually pointing out all the strategic points that you need to take. And if you're fast enough, you can actually win this entire battle. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a 3-star battle. But still, despite it being 3-star, it's still pretty hard. Due to the fact that at the beginning of the game, when you don't actually start, you will actually have no harnesses, no items, nothing like that, unless you actually manage to beat off and kill off as many officers as humanly possible. Unfortunately, that's not the case if you actually start off at the beginning of the game, because yeah, you may get items which will be weak items, meaning you're going to be fighting for your life against the likes of Zhao Yun and also Guan Yu, who happens to be highly inspired. God damn it. Now it's time to take on the highly inspired Guan Yu. I'm pretty sure he's kind of salty on the attack on my castle, but hey, that's alright. We'll finish him off, hopefully. If not inside the duel, then outside the duel. Oh, of course, he starts off very rough. Man, I definitely underestimated this guy's strength. I don't know why I do that, but I did. And it's kind of a stupid thing to do. Hold on. I almost got him. Let me catch my bearing. Damn it. Let me catch my bearing and make sure I block. This is gonna get annoying real soon. Okay. Got him. At least I thought I did, but unfortunately I didn't. Thankfully, I didn't die. Because I lost the duel, or actually drew in the duel with Guan Yu, I'm fighting him hands up. At least there's a lot of room to work with, as opposed to being off in a closed space. But yeah, this area, I gotta say, was one of the trickiest levels I had to do when I first played it. I wasn't able to follow all the strategies for Zhuge Liang, sorry for my shit in the background. I came in with a low-level character, and I got my butt handed to me by Guan Yu. This was the part right here where I died. And the only reason I managed to beat it when I first played it as a young, as a young teenager, not a young teenager, rather a young adult, because I was in my early 20s at around the time of 2003, if I'm not mistaken.
We cannot afford to get careless. The enemy will attempt to hit us where we are most vulnerable. By
the time I got to this point, I had my brother also playing with me in the stage, and we were able to tackle this stage on both sides. I can assure you, Wei is a lot easier with 2 people. This is one of those stages where 2 people can actually make a world of difference. If you're able to find out Zhuge Liang's dastardly plot before he shows up, you'll be able to easily drop the morale of all the troops, and on top of that, raise the morale of your troops. And I made a mistake and went to the center instead of on the side. What the hell was I thinking? If I'd have went on the side, I would have caught Zhang Fei and actually been able to defeat him. But I didn't, and unfortunately, now I screwed up. Alright, now it's time for us to stop Zhang Fei. And by the way, if the supply depot got hit, Xu Shu will leave. And on top of that, if you fail to get all of the strategies of Xu Shu, he'll defect to the enemy. Yeah, that actually can happen, so bear that in mind. He'll actually show up, defect to the enemy, and defect to Shu if you fail in stopping all the strategies. But seeing as how I only stopped one, he just leaves the battle. And I stopped Zhang Fei at least. Which leaves us only Zhuge Liang and Liu Bei. Now if the supplies get burnt, yeah, you're going to take damage. If you stop Zhang Fei from burning the supplies, however,
as I feared, I am no longer
while your morale is going to be plummeting for the rest of this fight if you lost contact with Xu Shu. If you remain in contact with Xu Shu, if you gain contact with Xu Shu and actually complete all of the strategies, Xu Shu will come in on your side to aid you in getting rid of Zhuge Liang, but I really don't need it because I managed to defeat Zhuge Liang rather easily. This is a level 3 fight as opposed to him in Wuzhang Plains. Now, that is a hard fight, but it's a legitimately hard and it is one of my favorite fights in Wei. I mean, Wuzhang Plains, that right there is a testament of how good you have played and how far you have come. But here, this was a really tricky one. If you were able to actually do it, like use the history and do what people say, it would be easier on you. But unfortunately, that's not the case here. Oh, and don't touch the fire. Whatever you do, don't. As you can clearly see, aside from the damage Zhang Fei has already done to me, being close to the fire will just drain your health. Other than that, this isn't really a problem. It only becomes a problem if you leave this unattended and Cao Cao happens to be in the vicinity. Then it becomes a problem. But other than that, this stage, while rather tricky, is not that bad. Wait till we get to Mount Dingjun. I mean, yeah, I may be in the strength to actually take it down rather easily, but trust me, that is one of the harder stages in Wei. All the stages are actually really hard. And I got an upgrade on both the cavalry armor and the Namen armor, thank goodness. But when we get to Mount Dingjun, you'll see, you have to be fast and powerful and quick to finish this stages up. And speaking of being fast, powerful, and quick, in the next episode of Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends, we're going to Tong Gate to take on Ma Chao and his rebellion. See you guys in part 29.